Hi, I'm Nick and this is the TbT channel. Welcome to this evening's video. Now, this is a change to this evening's video. It was going to be another Wild West Wednesday with this. Now, I will show you what I've done to this, but I won't be shooting it today because I have other things, important things I need to talk to you about. So, here's the thing. TbT, as you know, is my company. We make parts for air rifles. But this is my channel. I don't particularly concentrate on TbT products. In fact, you'll find the vast majority of the videos I make are completely unrelated to what we do. There were instructional videos, obviously, but the shooting videos, I just tend to shoot what I'm shooting and share it with you because that's what I want to do. What I never wanted to do was turn this into some kind of platform for advertising, because I don't need to, and I don't want to, and I don't want anybody to ever turn this on and think, oh God, he's trying to sell us something again. But tonight, I'm not trying to sell you something. Tonight, I need your advice. This is to all my TbT customers. I need your advice. I've got something to tell you, and I want to know what you think of it, your honest opinion of it, please. It regards posting kits. Now, there'll be a clue to that, I'm sure, in the description that I'm going to put on YouTube for this. What it is, we charge postage, £5.95 within the UK, okay, and that is for first class signed for post, and that is a flat rate across everything. Although if you go on our website, you will see where the bum slide is. I put a little thing and say, if you just want to put a bum slide, ring me. And if you place an order over the phone, we can just send it out second class and just charge you £2.50, because I think it's daft paying £5.95 for a £6.95 item. And we'll continue doing that. But where this is going, where this is going, God, I don't know if I go on. I'm sorry about that. Before COVID, i.e. before 2020, first class sign for was brilliant, okay? We'd send you a code, you would tap the code, and it would say it's at your local sorting office, it's coming out for delivery today, it'll be with you by such and such, it was delivered at such and such. It was a trackable premium product. We paid extra for it, but it was so good, it didn't really matter. Since COVID, the Royal Mail's gone to shit. I'm sure you can't not have noticed this. First class sign for now. Gone are the days where, they say we'll get 90% delivered the next day. Now it's, well, we'll get 90% delivered this week probably, if you're lucky. But, you know, we might not because you know, well, Wednesdays, innit? So the prices are going up and the quality, as far as I'm concerned, is going down. Now, from your point of view, this is annoying because you're paying £5.95 for a service and you're not getting the service. We're paying for the service. I mean, to give you an idea, on an average month, we'll spend somewhere between £1,800 and £2,000 on postage, okay? And the amount we charge you is usually somewhere between £1,500 and £1,800. So we always spend more than we take in post and packaging costs. That is just the way it is. We spend more than we take, but that is okay, and it has always been okay. But we're letting customers down there, or rather, yeah, we are. It's me. You know, I'm sending it. You're being let down by it not arriving on time, sometimes not at all. So this is the thing. We currently charge £5.95, and for that, you get the best service we can offer through the Royal Mail. I have been in contact with several couriers over the last 11 years since we started doing this. And courier services cannot compete on price with the Royal Mail. Okay, they just can't. It's a completely different kettle of worms. And the only thing that's even come close up until now has been, I think it was Yodel first of all, then it was Every. And quite frankly, we might as well take the kits and throw them in the bin and just tell you, yeah, we've posted them. We've never wanted to go down that route. DPD have approached us a few times and I've always given them a fair crack. And this time, yesterday, today, I spent a lot of time, a lot of time talking with DPD, one of their representatives, to see what we can do. I don't know if you use other suppliers that use DPD. I do, and I like it because when I place an order, DPD then contact me and say, we've collected your order. And then they'll say, we're going to deliver it tomorrow between this time and that time. And then if you're not going to be in between this time and that time, you've got lots of little things. You can alter the delivery address, you can alter the delivery time, you can say a different day. I think you can even say, leave it behind the bins or whatever. You know, that is an option, but it comes at a cost. They're offering me a next day service, so I'll be paying for a next day service, so it will come the following day. They're offering it to me at a fantastic price, but it is a couple of quid more expensive per item than Royal Mail is. Now obviously I'm going to take up as much of that as possible, but it will involve putting our postage price up, and this is where we're coming to on this. We'll always lose money on the post and packaging. That's fine. I'm a businessman. I've been doing this for a long time now. I know how things work. It's all part of the end game. It doesn't really matter, but I can't afford to lose another £2 per order going out the door, because that's like a wage. So it would mean putting the price from £5.95 up to £6.95. Now, as a caveat, if you're going to be ordering a pot of bum slide, or if you're just going to be ordering a short stroke extension for 20 quid even, if you don't mind it going second class, and it's just one of the small items, you know, small cheap item, not one with the springs, we can't send that because we just can't, then by all means phone us and place that order and say, oh, can I have second class postage? We'll charge you £2.50. Or, you know, that will change as time goes on inevitably. But what do you think? Is £6.95 to have a next day trackable service where once you've placed the order, you know where your kit is, you know when it's going to be delivered, they give you a time frame for it being delivered, and then you can choose an option. Is it worth the extra £1? Now, I want to see a lot of comments down below here, and I want to see comments from customers. Okay, I don't want to be trolled on this one. I don't want hundreds of comments, oh, you should give free postage. Yeah, shouldn't we? Wouldn't it be lovely? We could do free postage. I even considered that. I could do free postage, because I don't know if you remember, we went VAT registered this year and we didn't put the prices up, so we've already taken it doesn't matter, you know, because we're selling an awful lot more than we were previously, so we're making less on each one, and that's great. We're still making enough, don't worry. I'm not asking for your sympathy here. But what I could do, and it would look great, would be, you know, in January, well, you know, we didn't put the prices up this year, but we're putting them up by a tenner, but hey, we're including postage, so it's only a couple of quid extra on the actual kit. But then what that means is 30% of you buy them more than one kit at a time. Okay, 30% of orders isn't just one kit, it's 2 kits or 3 kits or 4 kits. They'll be paying that extra tenner on every single one. That's why I don't want to do free postage, because free postage we have to incorporate into the price of the product. I hope that makes sense. So if you're buying 2, you'll actually be paying twice as much for postage than you would if you bought the item and then pay postage on top. So £6.95 as opposed to £5.95. International customers, don't worry. The international rate, strangely enough, from DPD is very close in price to the Royal Mail's one. It's just a better service. So that's a no-brainer, but we can't only do international on DPD. We have to go all or nothing. So that's what I wanted to ask you, and I would like your honest comments below, and constructive criticism by all means, not just criticism for the sake of it, but any constructive criticism or ideas down below. So that is the main bulk of this. So let's get on. I just want to, I'm going to be shooting today, but I can't put it on this video because this video, it is actually important that I get the feedback from you on this quite quickly so that I can set the ball rolling. If we're going to do it, get it in place before Christmas and the time of year, you know, traditionally when the Royal Mail lose everything. I'd like to get it in place before then. So that's why I've done that. Well, I'm just going to give you a quick look at what I've done to my gun. Then I'm going round to my cowboy mate, Desperate Den, the scourge of the Wild West Midlands. He was actually a plumber before he retired, so he's not that far from the truth. I'm going to go and be doing some shooting, but just so we've got a little bit of gun-related content, I'm just going to bring this around and show you what extra I have done to this since last Wednesday. So here it is. You'll remember last week I put the cylinder, the fluted, that was the word I couldn't remember last week. What a strange word to forget, but the fluted cylinder into vinegar to match up with the rest of the gun. Since then, you may remember that it had black powder only 36 caliber written along the barrel on that side, and on this side it had Pieta, Italy, and various other bits and bobs. So I actually took the barrel off, put that on the linishing machine, which is kind of like a big upside down belt sander, and I've taken all that off. So it was very light. It was very light stamping on there, and it just took a tickle. I thought it was going to take a little while, but no, just on the linishing machine with a belt sander belt, it took it off in seconds. So I think that looks much more authentic now. And also, where we had the orange varnish on the butt, I stripped that back, I've stained it dark, and I've just put some kind of satin matte finish onto that. So the overall impression, I think, is it looks more authentic. It looks more an 1860s revolver, a revolver from the 1860s. We've kept the serial number, which is underneath. We've kept all the proof marks. I don't want to get rid of that. You know, I'm not trying to pretend it's not a reproduction. I just want it when it's in the display case to look more authentic. Oh, another thing I need to tell you, which is relating to this, I've just ordered myself a 3D printer. So one of the things I'm going to be printing, well, obviously I need to make myself some, what's the word I'm looking for? Stands, some kind of display stands for the black powder revolvers. But also I'm going to be making myself some 3D printed bullets, plastic bullets. The intention being that I can use them with just the primer cap. So they'll be very low power, but sufficient for tin cans at, I'm hoping, 10 meters. So they'll be an awful lot quieter. Although I'm saying it's for indoor use, Mrs. Bum is very insistent that it isn't indoor use, but it'll be a lot more garden friendly and it won't annoy the neighbours so much as a full load of black powder would. So that's going to be exciting when that arrives. If any of you already 3D print, please get in contact. It's totally new to me and I really don't know where to start. So there you have it. That is the stage that this is in. I think in its current incarnation as an 1862 police snub nose, that's as far as that one's going to go. I've got some more interesting pieces on the way for it. You're going to be amazed and delighted by what I've got coming for this, but that'll be another video as well, possibly next week's one if it arrives in time. But there you go. I'm off out shooting now to have some fun. I hope you will join me again next time when I do some proper shooting. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, hit notifications, and don't forget to leave a comment down below for me. Thanks. Goodbye.